Good morning, student. Hello, good morning. Today we are going to discuss very important definitions from statistics. So in introduction, we have seen the definition of statistic, that it's a science that deal with data. And data have a lots of information hidden inside it. So the main important definition that we are going to discuss is measure of central tendency. So we measure of central tendency. Okay, first of all, let's just understand what's this thing, what is the central tendency and why it is important. So suppose I am taking an example that if someone asks me how much mark your class score, okay, how much marks your class score. Now in my one class, if I have 100 students, how I am going to answer this question, right? How much marks of your class score? So I will say, see, I have 100 students and every student score different mark. But it's not a right answer, because the question clearly asking me one number. It is asking me one number that all of my 100 students score. But I cannot give them a one number, right? Because every student score different marks. So at that case, this central tendency comes to rescue me. It comes to help me. So whenever we want to summarize a data, or we want to give a single answer from lots of data, at that time we usually use central tendency. So for example, if someone asks me how much marks your class score, I will just calculate average mark, or this is also called mean. So I will calculate average or mean marks from these 100 students, and suppose the number is come out 60, I will answer that on an average 60 marks my class score. Similarly, if someone asks me what is the age of India, so India have a millions of people here. So in this case also, we will calculate the central of tendency or mean age group, and then we say that average age of India is 32 years, right? Similarly, if in a company 200 employees are there, then we will say that on an average the salary of the employee in that company is 50,000 or something like that. So whenever we want this kind of answer, whenever we want to summarize a data, that time we use measure of central tendency. So mainly we are going to discuss here, or there are three types of this central tendency. The first one is called mean, second is median, and third one is mode. So first of all, we will understand in general meaning of these three, and then we will see when to use it and when to not use it. Sorry, when to use it and when to not use it. So the mean is nothing but, sometimes it is also called average. Okay, so in mean, what we are do, we just add every data point. So we add every data point and divide total number of points in data, total number of points. Add all data point. Okay, so this is simply the definition of mean. Now median is, so suppose we have, this is our data points. So generally the middle part, the central part, when we calculate mean, it turn out to this, like this. Median is, suppose we have a number 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 2 3 4 5, these are the 5 observations. So I will just arrange it into the ascending order. So 2 3 4 5 6 are in the ascending order, and I will just calculate the middle number. What is the middle number? So 4 is the middle number. And why I am saying this is the middle number? Because I have 2 number above of it and 2 number below of it. So exactly median divide the data into exactly half one. So we have equal number of data point above it and equal number of data point below it. So that is called median. So this 4 is called median. Okay. Now what is mod? Mod is nothing but the number or the data point which is mostly repeating. So for example, I have a observation 1 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 4. So in this data I'll calculate the frequency of each data point. So 1, its frequency is 1 2 3 4. 2, its frequency is 1 2. 3, its frequency is 1. 4, its frequency is 2. Okay, so the 1 is the number which is repeating most of the time, which have highest frequency. So mod of these data points is 1. Okay, got it? So that's how we measure the central tendency, and they are very important. Now next I want to see that when to use mean, when to use median, and when to use mod. So basically suppose I have a data 1 2 3. Let's just keep it simple. Okay, 1 2 3. So when I'm going to calculate mean, then it will come 1 plus 2 plus 3 divided by 3, which is 5 plus 1 6 divided by 3, which is 2. Okay, just 2. And what is the median of this number? It's again 2, right? It's again 2. So because this is the central point, central tendency. Now suppose I have a, so mean, just remember that mean involve each data point. Every data point contribute in calculation of mean. So every information is important in mean. So that's why mean is very useful. Most of the time mean is useful. But suppose I have a data point, suppose I am calculating the average salary of a company employee, and I have a number that, okay, so this is in thousands, so 20,000, 30,000, 10,000 and 95,000. Okay, some employee have 10,000. Okay, so now in this information we can see that most of the employee, almost everyone, have salary less than 50,000, but only one employee have salary more than 50,000, and it is almost 95,000. So when we calculate mean, what will be the mean? 10 plus 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 10 plus 95 divided by, or just take it 90 for the simple calculation. So 90 divided by 1 2 3 4 5 6 divided by 6. Let's just calculate how much it is. Okay, so here I just change this number to 20 to make the calculation simple. I don't want a point value here, just for simplification. So I'm just calculating the average, so it come out 30. Okay, it come out 30. Now if I want to calculate, so this is my mean. Okay, now I want to calculate median, then I need to arrange it into ascending order. So I just arrange it here, and the middle number is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So since it is in the odd number, so these two are fall into the middle range. So we will take average of this, which is 20 plus 20 divided by 2, which is equal to 40 divided by 2, that is equal to 20. So median come out as 20. And what will be the mod here? Mod will be 10, right? 10 is 2 time, 20 is 2 time, 30 is 1 time, 90 is 2 time. So mod is 10 or 20, either 10 oblique 20. So in this case, what do you think which is giving us a right answer? If I want to calculate an average salary, so this mean is leading me little bit to the false result. Okay, why it is leading me to the false result? Because of only this one data point. And since mean involve each and every data point, so whenever an outlier is there, so this kind of data points are called outlier, because when you draw this thing, so everything like suppose here I have 10, 20, 30. So most of the employee are falling in this category, and 90 is far away from these numbers. 90 is here, and only one employee is here, standing here. Okay, so whenever an outlier is there, mean take us to the little bit false result, because average salary or on mean salary, average salary of every employee is not 30,000. Only one employee has a 30,000 salary. But when it comes to median, it will give us a little bit better result, that okay, 20,000 is the average salary for this case. But mod is giving us exactly right result, that most of the employee having 10 to 20,000 salary in this day. So in this case mod is giving us almost correct information. So similarly, so whenever, but it's not that mean is not wrong or mean is every time is giving us a wrong information. No, mean is a very important thing, because it involves every data point. We are taking information from every data point. But whenever an outlier is there, when this outlier is there, then we move to the median most of the time. And mod is mostly used for categorical data. So what is the categorical data? Suppose I want an information of how much male and female student are there in the class of 100. So male student and female student. Okay, so if someone asks me, in your class male is more or female is more, so what will I do in this case? I need to calculate mod. I'll calculate that males, how many time males are coming. So suppose 60 males are there and 40 females are there. So what will my result? My result will say that most of the student in my class are male. So whenever a categorical data is there, we need mod. So I hope you understand this, that every time we first consider mean, because mean is very important and it involves every data point. That's why it is very informative. But whenever an outlier is there, then this leads us to the false results. So we move to the median. This is just an example I am giving. There are many reasons that we choose between these things, but this one reason is this, having outlier, and it is very important. So if outlier is there, we move to the median, and mod we consider whenever data is categorical, right? Because categorical data, male female, we cannot calculate its mean or median. We only have an opportunity of, or we only have the option of mod here. So that's how we choose the things. Now mean, you know that you just need to add every data point and divide by total number of observation. And in median, to calculate median, you need to arrange the data in this ascending order and just calculate. So how we calculate the median? Median is calculated, so arrange the number in ascending order and then just observe the number of observations. So if your number of observations are odd, then median is nothing but n plus 1 divided by 2th observation. Okay, and if where n is even, then it is nothing but n by 2th number observation plus n plus 1 by 2th observation divided by 2. That is the formula for median. So for example, here what we have seen in the previous thing, we just okay, so here we have arranged this into the ascending order, and then our number of observation was 1 2 3 4 5 6. This I add recently. So 6 means you have n equal to 6, which is even. So whenever you have even, you need to go n by 2th number. So 6 by 2 means third. 1 2 3 number plus 4th number, n plus 1 by 2th number, so that is 4th number, and just take average of these two. That's what we did here. But suppose if we have one more number, 100 is here, then this become odd because the number of observations are 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 means n plus 1 by 2th observation. So 7 plus 1 8 by 2, that is fourth observation. So 1 2 3 4, this will become median. Okay, this techniques you already know, so we are not investing much time into it. Okay, simply the total number of frequency, the number which is appearing most of the time, that is called mod. Okay, now we are going to see in detail how to calculate this mean, median and everything for the different types of data. So I hope you enjoy this lecture and you understand it. Till then, have a nice day. Bye. Thanks for watching.